Some ancient peoples get short shrift in world history. One of a handful of long-lost cultures is the Nok culture, the earliest known society in Western Africa. It existed in modern-day Nigeria from around 500 BCE to 200 CE. The Nok farmed crops and used iron tools. Historians and archaeologists refer to this culture as the Nok culture because artifacts were first discovered near the modern Nigerian town of Nok. Nok culture is known for its unique terracotta sculptures and its early ironworking. The archaeologists found some unique-looking artifacts which eventually determined that they belonged to a then-unknown culture now known as the Nok. These artifacts are mostly terracotta sculptures of human heads, human figures, and animals. One of the identifying characteristics of Nok sculptures is the triangular or oval-shaped eyes on human faces. Human figures also often have elaborate hairstyles. Typically, humans are depicted seated with their hands on their knees. Archaeologists have analyzed the clay used by the Nok people in their sculptures and discovered that all the clay likely came from the same source, suggesting that a central authority controlled the supply. Nok sculptures have been found across an area of over 78,000 square kilometers, 30,116 square miles, suggesting these artists, although they received their clay from a central source, were part of an expansive civilization. Another important characteristic of the Nok culture is their use of iron technology. There is evidence of ironworking in the region dating back to at least the 4th century BCE, and possibly even earlier. In the village of Taruga, Nigeria, archaeologists have found no fewer than 13 iron smelting furnaces. Archaeologists have also discovered other iron artifacts from the Nok, like farming tools and weapons. However, while the Nok certainly had iron smelting technology, they also used stone tools as well as metal, which suggests that metal materials were scarce and not widespread. The Nok is significant for being one of the very few civilizations in the world that transitioned from stone tools straight to iron tools without first learning how to make copper or bronze tools. The legacy of the Nok people is difficult to determine due to the mystery around their identity and origins. Some believe that the Nok's artistry influenced the beautiful metalwork of the Ifa people, who later lived in the area of Nigeria. The Ife people were famous for detailed and lifelike metal sculptures of human heads. However, it is still unclear whether the Nok art and metalworking influenced later African societies like the Ife. Aside from what we can learn from their terracotta artwork, most details of Nok culture, society, and social organization remain unknown. The Nok civilization may have vanished over a millennium ago, but their contributions to art and technology have left an indelible mark on history.